I eat probiotic yogurt with antibiotics because Jamie Lee Curtis isn't the boss of me. It smells like weed over by where I was sitting. Actually, now that I'm up here, it kind of smells like weed up here too. I guess I shouldn't have said anything. I recently bought a new bong. We know where the weed smokers are. Here's a good idea for you. I named my new bong The Books. And I tell everybody at work, oh, I gotta go home early and hit the books. And everyone says, oh, Jimmy Bain, he's so studious. He's always hitting the books. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I'll bet you the cuter an animal it is, the better it tastes. Let me give you an example. Cows are ugly as shit. Chickens are even uglier. And we all know steak is better than chicken. So by that logic, I'll bet you a baby koala tastes like blueberry Pop-Tarts. You ever seen a newborn baby chick? Just so yellow and fluffy. Just like hatch a newborn baby chick, dry it off, fluff it up, give it a little bow, dry batter, wet batter, deep fryer. Salt. It's delicious. How does everyone feel about Ben Affleck playing the new Batman? Where are my Batman fans? Where are my Batman fans? Who's disappointed? We all remember what happened with Heath Ledger and the Joker. They haven't even started filming Ben Affleck as Batman yet. We have to give him a chance. He has time to become a good Batman. I say we kill his parents. Method acting. Respect the process.
I've been taking a lot of heat lately. My family's found out that I do stand-up comedy and they're not too happy about it. My dad's great aunt called me over the holidays and she says to me, she says, baby, I heard some of your skits and they're real funny, but you do a lot of cursing on there. You know, I'm real religious. You know, the Lord don't like cursing like that. How you gonna make it on Johnny Carson if you don't stop that cursing? And I said to her, bitch, I stay winning, okay? Take that Jesus shit somewhere else. My dad told me in 1972 you ran a whole house in Pensacola, Florida, so don't fucking judge me. Been dealing with heat after my shows, after a show that's fucking just leather dried skank came up to me, and she was 50, and there's nothing wrong with being 50 unless you want to act 17. That's the only time it's a problem. And she comes up to me, she says, that joke you told about Jesus was offensive. I said, bitch, I know it's offensive, I wrote it, okay? Besides, you can't judge me with dried up cum on your chin. And she checked. She said, I don't have to come on my chin. Why'd you have to check, bitch? Made you look, bitch. I'm dealing with a lot of heat. I'm tired of this thing. People have always told me I'm not black enough. You know, and I've had enough of that shit. The next time somebody tells me I'm not black enough, I'm gonna beat them to death with my Peter Frampton record collection. Frampton Comes Alive was a great album. I bought 4 fucking copies. Actually, I was born and raised in Detroit. I grew up on the northeast side of Detroit. And I went to King High School. Went to King High School. Don't let this microphone fool you. I'm from 6 Mile and Chalmers. So I went to King High School, and I was really really nostalgic, you know. And my little cousin, he goes to King now, and I wanted him to get me something from King. I wanted to get me a sweatshirt. So I was like, here, how about this? I'll pay you. You go buy the sweatshirt, and then I'll pay you when you give it to me. And a little backstory about my cousin, he's a fucking criminal, okay? When he was 7 years old, he found out about the tooth fairy, and he came back the next day with a handful of teeth that weren't his. So I give him I meet up with him, he has the sweatshirt, and he didn't buy it from the school. He must have bought it from the side of the fucking road or something, because the I and the G were transposed. They were switched. Instead of King, it said K-Nig. Is this an urban radio station, motherfucker? What the fuck are you doing? So I travel a lot for my job. I travel a lot, and I was stuck on a highway in Indiana. Which sounds like the beginning of a suicide note. I get that. And I'm stuck, and I'm instantly thinking the worst. I'm like, oh my God, it's an accident. I hope everybody's all right. Unless it's like a pickup truck with a Confederate flag. Then yay. So I'll get up to the site, and it's not even an accident. It's a Gawker slowdown. That means people on this side of the street have caused the backup traffic because they're looking on the other side. That pissed me off. If you're so interested in watching accidents, go home and look at your fucking kids. Don't slow me up. I got shit to do. I like to listen to a lot of rap music when I travel and help me pass the time. Jay-Z's new album, he has a song, and one of the lyrics in his song is, he says he wants a wife that'll fuck him like a prostitute. False. It's false. You mean, because prostitutes fuck you for money and like 5 minutes after they fuck somebody else. You don't want that. That's like saying you want a wife that'll cook for you like McDonald's. They serve billions. You don't want that. Don't fuck me like a prostitute. Fuck me like you ugly and grateful, bitch. That's what I want. That's what I want from you. So I don't have any kids. I think that's a good thing. I don't know if I'm ready to be a father. But one thing that'll happen to you is if you wait long enough, eventually your parents will become your kids because you have to take care of them, you know? So I found myself having conversations with my dad that he had with me. The roles are just a little reverse. I remember when I was, a couple years ago, my parents got their first computer. My dad called me. He said, son, I done bought this computer. I don't know how to use it. Can you help me? So I talked him through it. And 2 weeks ago, he called me again. He asked how to erase his internet history. They grow up so fast, y'all. Cherish that innocence is all I'm saying to you. My parents have been married for 40 years. 40 years. I didn't say happy. It's funny because, like, I don't understand why you stay married that long if you're not happy for 40 years, because they only give you 25 years for murder. You know? Shit, you get 5 years in, you realize it's a bad deal. Pop, pop, pop. You still 10 years to the good. Shit. When you've been together that long, they don't even argue like romantically. They argue like brother and sister. That's what happens. The longer you stay together, you turn into siblings instead of like a couple. Like my mama called me a couple weeks ago. I picked up the phone. She's like, your father has been hogging the electric blanket that you got us for Christmas. And I hear him in the background, tell the whole fucking story, Rita. So I'm like, put him on the phone. It's like, I bet she didn't tell you that she's been hogging the universal remote that you got us for Christmas. Put me on speakerphone. I scraped together my fucking dollars to get you guys something nice. I don't have an electric blanket in my house. I don't have a universal remote in my house. Y'all got to learn to fucking share. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go to work in the damn morning. I don't have time for this shit. Maybe you guys need to learn how to do better and appreciate one another. And in the background, my dad said, "That's right, Rita." He told us to fucking share. So, actually, you know what? That's my time, y'all. Thanks a lot, Robert James. Thank you.
I once had a landlord who had a lazy eye, which was kind of nice because if I was ever late on rent, he had no problem looking the other way. So, it was pretty nice. How you guys doing over here? From around here? Yeah. Sorry to bug you. Just wondering how far I gotta follow you home later. Huh? You get 3 of them. I'll see you later. You will not see me. You won't. I've gotten very good. I gotta say, I noticed I've hit a new level of poverty. I noticed this the other day when I was in the kitchen, zip-locking up the rest of the ramen noodles I couldn't finish. Well, it's good. The bags cost more than the fucking noodles did. It's excellent. I was actually buying the noodles at Family Fair, walking through the aisle, and there was this tiny little cookbook that said, "Fun with ramen noodles." You sure? You sure about that book? Listen, book, if I could afford you, I wouldn't be buying ramen fucking noodles. Okay? That book would be the worst waiter ever. "Excuse me, sir, what goes well with this highly priced meat?" "Oh, well, just sprinkle some shitty noodles on it." That'd be great. Fucking asshole. I live a sad life. I was sniffing some undies the other day. They were my own. Alright? I was checking to see if I could wear them another day. And instead, ended up with pink eye. Welcome to my life. Yep. I gotta say, unlike most other guys, it really doesn't bother me when girls take too long to get ready. Because, seriously, I'm just happy that they haven't noticed I'm in their apartment yet. You know? It's the main goal of that. I was eating Subway in a ditch the other day. And this man walked by. And I said, "Hello, sir, beautiful day we're having." And he looked back at me and said, "Suck a fucking dick." So I took a moment to ponder the insult, suck a fucking dick. Do you know how difficult it would be to suck a dick that is currently fucking something? It'd be like playing double dutch. Sorry, sir, tried to suck your dick. Just too quick with it. Maybe take a break. I actually, I got hired to do a private party for some swingers once. Told that joke, and when I said, "Do you know how difficult it would be to suck a dick that is currently fucking something?" a lady looked me right in the eye and said, "Yes." Felt her pain, all I could do was laugh. The best thing that ever happened to me. I actually used to be a swinger, you guys, in elementary school. Yeah, we had this really great swing set that I would fuck people's wives on. So, oh boy. When I was little, my dad used to beat me at checkers. Wait till the end before you judge, okay? Checkers was the name of his favorite bar. All they served were knuckle sandwiches. So, it's pretty great. Speaking of my dad, I was the first male in our family to go to college, which kind of rubbed him the wrong way. When I told him I was going, he's like, "What are you going to major in, fagriculture?" I was like, I don't know, Dad, what does that even mean? And he goes, "Well, it's when you plant dicks and asses." I was like, wow, You sure you didn't go to college? That's pretty fucking clever. I once dated this girl who had a really big chin, which was awesome because when she'd give me head, she could also fuck my butt. Just call me Gay Leno or something. Something like that. Yeah. My little sister started dating a black guy. The other day she went and got herself chicken fingered. Like, wow. Okay. Alright. Yes. I have IBS, you guys, which stands for Irritable Bowel Syndrome and makes every fart a gamble. Yeah. But really having IBS is like my beehole is a leaky dam. And now all I gotta do is find a little Dutch boy to put his finger in it. I'll be all set. For those of you not laughing, you should probably read a little more. I had a rough time in high school, you guys. Surprise! Surprise. So I joined Color Guard to help my reputation. Right? Yeah. Kind of helped. People just started calling me Faggot instead. Yes. Yeah. Clever. I was like, I wonder why. Maybe it's because I got so good at handling pole. Or maybe it's because I joined Color Guard and love to suck dick. Oh. You guys be the judge. I don't know, it tastes good after a 5-course meal. Put some ramen noodles on that shit. My ex-girlfriend used to love to give me head in bed, so I called her the Godfather. I'm saying she looked like a horse. That's what I'm saying. One time she was like, Jacob, can we do it without the feed bag on my head? I said, nay. Yeah, she was my black beauty. I don't mean to brag or anything, but from my extensive knowledge of drinking, I can make a pretty mean boyfriend. Watch the lip. Alright? Alright, I'll end you guys on this one. It's rumored in the science community that pigs have 30-minute orgasms. Have you heard this? Sounds crazy, right? But it would help explain Porky's speech impediment. Yeah, I'd be stuttering too if I was coming 30 minutes at a time, right? Bleep, 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 that's all, folks. Oh, sweet Christ, guys. I don't know why I keep doing this before I have to show up for the rehearsal. Can we take a minute? I can't stop coming. Ejaculating. I'm gonna try to walk this off, maybe. Thank you guys so much. My name is Jacob Kuban. Thanks for coming out tonight.
This is true. Myers ran an insert recently, and instead of putting their phone number for their gift cards in the insert, they put a phone number in for an erotica line. This is true. This is what happened. Now I was thinking, wouldn't it be great if Myers sold erotica? You know, things would change though. Instead of asking if you want paper or plastic, they ask if you want leather or rubber. Instead of 12 items or less, it'd be 10 inches or more. Yeah. So over here got excited. Instead of having a store greeter, they have a store fluffer. You're a player, aren't you? You laughing at all, you laughed at the 10 inches or more and the fluffer, you got that right away.
Not a player.
Well, I wouldn't say a player, but you put out, that's what I'm trying to say. I do too. Well, we should talk after the show. What the fuck? Good night, everybody.
That would be your heart attack.
You to be my heart attack? I wasn't thinking I'd go that way. I thought maybe you smothered me with those things up front there. That's the way I'd go. What a way to go, though, wouldn't it? Yeah, I got pulled here. I could get a room. I can get a room just like that, yeah. Don't need a room? What, a couple tables right here? What do we need them together for? Yeah, you might be right at that. We might need to put a couple of them together there. How about this guy? This is wooden. This might hold you. It's too old? I don't think it's got termites or anything. So if I pull a couple of tables together, you're up for it. That's what you're saying. I don't know if you... we'd have to... I hate to lay in the middle because I might get your butt pinched between the two tables there. So. I don't need no Viagra, baby. I'm getting hard right now just thinking about it. You can't tell from there, but I'm gonna be walking funny when I get off the stage here. That's what I'm serious I am. Oh, now you're backing off. Now you ever been with a creepy middle-aged guy before? Creepy middle-aged white guy before? With gray pubic hair? 50 Shades of Grey? What's that there?
I said you don't got no thing.
No thing?
No thing.
I'm sorry, I don't speak jive. What do you... No thing? I got a thing. It's about 7 1/4 inches. Not bad for a Caucasian.
It's not that big.
Why, you like the Grand Canyon down there? If I say my name, will it echo back?
I think I gotta work on my pickup lines, so I'm gonna try them out here, guys. You guys ready? Okay. Girl, you must be an envelope, cause I just wanna lick you before somebody else gets to rip you apart. Girl,
Don't do it.
you must be my happiness, cause you never come. Girl, you must be a 7-Eleven, cause you got thugs up inside you 24/7. I think you'll agree with me, it's hard hitting on women these days. No, it's hard hitting on women because women will shoot down a guy for no reason. If a woman doesn't like your shirt, she won't go out with you. If a woman doesn't like your shoes, she won't go out with you. If a woman doesn't like your wedding ring, she won't go out with you. You're not gonna fuck me because of how I accessorize? How shallow does that make you? Wow. Struck a nerve with that one. Holy shit.
I wish on Facebook, I wish there was a like button when someone unfriends you. I'm glad we're not friends anymore. Fuck you. I participated in Black Friday this year. I didn't buy anything. Don't worry, I didn't buy anything. What I did is I walked through the stores with all the half-mile long lines of people to the register, and I crop dusted everyone. God bless America. And then you have all those bell ringers out there all those bell ringers I have to avoid eye contact with because I don't carry cash. If they got card swipers, I would have to pretend I was deaf and blind.
If you guys never been to Detroit, Ferndale is like a predominantly gay town. And like a lot of people think that I'm gay because I live there. And it like really pisses me off, you know, I'm like, I'm not fucking gay. And like I started questioning myself, and I like called the dude that I used to fool around with in high school. He told me the same thing he did senior year. After 5 years, it's expunged and off the records. I've been straight for like 8 years. I did drive straight here from Detroit, and the drive was terrible. I like lost control a bunch of times, but I didn't get almost into an accident until I pulled into town, and this chick was texting and driving and swerving all over, very irresponsible. And we got to the light, and I flicked her off. She rolled her window down and was like talking all this shit, but like I couldn't hear her because I had my headphones in. What? I tried the texting and driving thing too. It's physically impossible. You got one hand on the wheel, one on a beer, you're trying to roll a joint. How do I grab my phone? I can't even find my phone. And I do love the iPhone headphones that just came out, and they got like the volume thing right here. I'm so used to that because that's where I shot my dope for like 3 years. I took a picture at the Wings game the other night, and I forgot to put it on Instagram, and I'm not on Latergram, so I just deleted it. And back in the day, Instagram was like my weed dealer with a bite. My dad, he's like a conspiracy theorist, and he's always coming up with this. He's like, well, be careful of the cyber attack, you know. What would you do if you woke up tomorrow and you had no money in the bank when you checked it online? I don't know, make coffee, take a shit. As long as that bitch isn't in parentheses, I'm cool. If you guys watch porn online, at the end of the video, there's a little share button to share to like Twitter or Facebook. I'm always so paranoid about clicking that. And the other day I accidentally hit it, so I just closed my laptop and tossed it off the merry-go-round. This little kid goes, "Hey mister, why'd you throw your computer?" And yesterday my roommate spilled his Adderall, my cat ate one of them. He cleaned the whole house. And I have a question for you ladies. When's it time to stop wearing those sweats that say pink on the butt? When the only 2 letters left say in. Unless you're into that, then I'm sitting over there. I'm like the nice guy in the neighborhood. I move into town and I have to go meet everybody and shake their hands and stuff. And I've been at this new place for like 3 months, and I finally got to meet the trash guy. So I ran out there. I said, "Hey, I'm Pat." He said, "Start putting your cat shit in bags." For those of you in the crowd that I still haven't slept with yet, I like to do a lot of weird shit in bed. And I've been recording video game sound bites and playing them. And like last week I used Mortal Kombat. Like my girl's doing a little dance. "Get over here." And you know, I'm almost ready, almost done, almost there. Finish him. Did you guys hear the one about the guy that died while having sex? Fatality. I have 3 nephews, and every time I see one of them, I say, "There's my favorite nephew." And I can't remember any of those bastards' names.